for more Winnie the Pooh and Friends Nature Trail. We've got 2 wonderful Winnie the Pooh stories for you to listen to. Plus, there are songs, games, and rhymes galore. It's going to be terrific. Let's get started by reading your little storybook called Pooh Helps Out. When it's time to turn the page, you will hear the sound of the bell. So open your books and turn to the beginning of the story. Okay. One morning, as Pooh got out of bed, he thought to himself, "I've nothing to do." Pooh asked Piglet to do nothing with him. "First, I have to wash my dishes," said Piglet. "I'll help," said Pooh. Soon the dishes were done, and it was time for a spot of nothing. But doing nothing wasn't very exciting, so the pair decided to visit Owl. Owl was busy dusting his house. Pooh and Piglet offered to help. The friends had fun tickling each other with the feathered dusters, as well as dusting. "Now that dusting is done, I've nothing to do," said Owl. Doing nothing wasn't much fun, so the friends went to see Tigger. "You can help me tidy up my toys," he said. When they had finished, they all went to visit Eeyore's house, but it had fallen over. "We'll fix it," said Pooh. Working together, the friends rebuilt Eeyore's home in no time. Next, the friends went to see Rabbit, who needed help in his vegetable garden. "There are tomatoes, potatoes, beans, and carrots you can pick," said Rabbit. Once the friends had picked plenty of vegetables, Rabbit started cooking. The friends laid the table. Soon they were ready to tuck into the feast. "Doing nothing," said Pooh later, "is much more fun after doing lots of something." The end. You'll find that Pooh and his friends pick lots of fruit and vegetables in your magazine this time. Let's have a look. Pick up your magazine and open it up to Pooh's World. That's the page with a picture of Pooh in the corner. Pooh and his friends are all busy picking fruit. Let me read it to you. The friends are busy gathering fruit. Imagine you could join in too. Would you pile your basket high with fruit? Or would you gobble it up like Pooh? Do you know the names of all the different fruits the friends are picking? How about we play a game? I'll say the name of 1 or 2 of the friends, and you tell me what fruit they're picking. Winnie the Pooh is picking what? He's picking strawberries, of course. Tigger and Rabbit are picking plums. Eeyore and Owl are picking cherries. And last but not least, Piglet is picking blackcurrants. Well done! Now I'll read the words around the edge of these pages. And you can join in with me to practice your counting. Okay? Spot 8 blackcurrants. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 7 plump cherries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 juicy plums. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 5 red strawberries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 little mice sniffing around. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 tasty berries the mice have found. 1, 2, 3. 2 baskets to put fruit in. 1, 2. And 1 bear with juice on his chin. 1. What a lot of fruit to find! Pooh and his friends love to pick fruit. I like eating it best. I like it so much, I have a song called I Like Fruit. And here it is. You can find the words in the back of your magazine. I like fruit, yeah, yeah. 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 Sweet and juicy, soft or crispy, it's so good for me. Fruit is part of what I need to stay strong and healthy. Apples, pears, and oranges, plums, bananas, cherries, peaches, kiwis, pineapples, raspberries, and strawberries. Fruit is great, fruit is good. Do you eat fruit? I think you should. I like fruit, yeah, yeah. 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 Sweet and juicy, soft or crispy, it's so good for me. Fruit is part of what I need to stay strong and healthy. Melons, grapes, and nectarines, tangerines, blackberries, grapefruits, mangoes, apricots, satsumas, and blueberries. You can make a pie, you can make some jam, but I like it raw, that's just the way I am. I like fruit, yeah, yeah. 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 Sweet and juicy, soft or crispy, it's so good for me. Fruit is part of what I need to stay strong and healthy. I like fruit, yeah, yeah. I could eat a whole basket of fruit, but that will have to wait. It's time to pick up your magazine again and find Rabbit's Tales. That's the page with the picture of Rabbit in the corner. What's Rabbit doing? I see. He's waiting for apples to grow. Sit quietly for a minute and I'll read it to you. In Winter Rabbit's apple tree, has no fruit or leaves on it at all. But when spring arrives, new leaves appear. They start off very small. Soon, little buds of blossom grow. The flowers open up. And busy bees collect nectar from each tiny flower cup. Spring is over. The petals fall. Tiny fruits begin to show. And all through the summer, the apples grow and grow. Soon autumn arrives, and the apples ripen up in the sun. Now Rabbit knows they're ready for him to pick one by one. Rabbit had to wait months before he could pick a ripe, juicy apple. But it was worth it. There are more songs and games to come, so don't stop listening. Going to have even more fun with Winnie the Pooh and all his friends. Now it's time to pick up your magazine again and turn the page again and again until you get to Kanga and Roo's read-along page. The story is called T for Tigger. I'll read the words, and you can follow along and read the pictures, nice and loud. Pooh had invited Tigger over for tea. Pooh set the table and looked in his cupboard. I only have honey, which Tiggers don't like. Pooh said, "What shall I feed him?" He went to ask Piglet. "I have a basket of acorns," said Piglet. "But Tiggers don't like acorns." Pooh went to ask Eeyore. "I've a bowl of thistles," said Eeyore. "But nobody likes thistles except me." Now it was time for tea, so Pooh headed home. Tigger was waiting at the door. "Sorry," said Pooh. "I don't know what you like to eat." "You do now?" Tigger laughed, holding up a huge cake. "Here's something we both like." The end. Cake is great, but Here's a super fun song they like to sing every time they go raspberry picking. It's a new version of an old action song. So, stand up and get ready to make up your own actions to go along with the song. Here we go round the raspberry bush, the raspberry bush, the raspberry bush. Here we go round the raspberry bush so early in the morning. Now it's time to pick the fruit. This is the way we pick the fruit, pick the fruit, pick the fruit. This is the way we pick the fruit so early Monday morning. And now get ready to wash the fruit. This is the way we wash the fruit, wash the fruit, wash the fruit. This is the way we wash the fruit so early Tuesday morning. And now, let's eat it up. This is the way we eat it up, eat it up, eat it up. This is the way we eat it up so early Wednesday morning. All that berry juice, we better wash our hands. This is the way we wash our hands, wash our hands, wash our hands. This is the way we wash our hands so early Thursday morning. And of course, we mustn't forget to brush our teeth. This is the way we brush our teeth, brush our teeth, brush our teeth. This is the way we brush our teeth so early Friday morning. And one more time around the raspberry bush. Here we go round the raspberry bush, the raspberry bush, the raspberry bush. Here we go round the raspberry bush so early in the morning. Good for you, making up all those great actions. Now it's time to go back and pick up your magazine. And turn back one page to Christopher Robin's page. That's where you'll find a big picture of a mouse. All right then, let's play Winnie the Pooh's Nature Quiz. Get ready to answer. Question number 1. What kind of mouse is it in the picture? Is it a house mouse? Is it a harvest mouse? Or is it a hippopota mouse? And the answer is... it's a little harvest mouse, of course. Now, turn the page. And again. And again. Until you get to Owl's page. Look closely at that big farm tractor working away in picture number 2. Because now it's time for question number 2. This machine is called a combine harvester. Can you tell me what it's being used for? Is it being used to cut and collect wheat? Or is it being used to plant seeds? Or is it being used to search for buried treasure? What do you think the answer is? Take a guess. The answer is... the combine harvester is being used to cut and collect wheat. As you can see in picture number 3, the wheat is ground up into a fine powder called flour. And that takes us to question number 3. Which of these 4 things is not made from wheat? Is bread made from wheat? Is pasta? Is chocolate? what about cake? Which one is not made from wheat? Do you think you know? Well, the answer is chocolate. Bread and pasta and cake are all made from wheat flour. Well done, everybody. That's the end of Winnie the Pooh's Nature Quiz. And that leaves us with just enough time to listen to that fantastic fruit song just one more time. I like fruit, yeah, yeah. 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 Sweet and juicy, soft or crispy, it's so good for me. Fruit is part of what I need to stay strong and healthy. Apples, pears, and oranges, plums, bananas, cherries, peaches, kiwis, pineapples, raspberries, and strawberries. Fruit is great, fruit is good. Do you eat fruit? I think you should. I like fruit, yeah, yeah. 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 Sweet and juicy, soft or crispy, it's so good for me. Fruit is part of what I need to stay strong and healthy. I like fruit, yeah, yeah. I hope you've had a really good time here on Winnie the Pooh and Friends Nature Trail. It won't be long before we're back again with even more songs and stories for you to enjoy. But now, I'm off to eat some fruit. Goodbye!